Hello you dirty minders and welcome back to my channel. I am your ever gracious host, Miss Ronnie D, and this of course is Ronnie D TV. Alright, well, I've been gone for ages because, you know, life and things and stuff and family and whatnot. All the reasons people give when they haven't been on their channel in ages. Yeah, everybody does it. Shit happened, so one here. Meh. Sorry, I guess, to the people who watch my videos. Thank you for those who are still here. I'm gonna roll while we chit-chat because I got some stuff to do. But yeah, it's a new year, new me, all that shit that everybody always says, all the cliches. And this year I'm really trying to focus on me because I'm the kind of person, I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of person who tends to put everyone else first. I'm worried about how everyone else feels and what my actions are doing to them, and I'm always giving second chances when I shouldn't be and putting myself last, and that's not really good for me, and it turns out that it's affecting my health, and that's not good either. I'm pretty sure most of the anxiety issues I'm having are stemming from not taking better care of myself. So that's what my goal is this year, is, you know, after 9 years at the same company, I am finally availing myself of my benefits that I pay so dearly for, and I started getting, like, dental work done, and my health checks, and you know, the shit grown-ups are supposed to do to make sure you don't die. That's what I'm doing. And so I've been away doing that. I got myself this Fitbit because, you know, I've called it my pretty little spite machine because it's brought out my inner Joe Rogan, and I'm like vengeful to get ahead of my friends. Not like, yay, we're all doing healthy things. It's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna run you into the ground. Give me that duck. And I have to win. Like, it's ridiculous. It's really woken that inner, like, beast in me, and it's funny to watch. And I'm getting better at tracking my food, which was a huge thing for me because I was like, oh, today I did really good, so I'm going to track all my food. And then the days I would go off the rails, I would, like, not do that. And I'm sure Fitbit's like, you're dying! Why are you not eating food? And I was just lying to myself. But as, you know, my ever-gracious father figure pointed out, the only person you really can't lie to in this life is you. So track your shit. So I am. And some days I make it, some days I don't. Some days I go to the gym, some days I don't. Some days I feel bad about that, some days I don't. Some days you eat cheeseburgers and they're fucking glorious. And some days you're eating salads and those are also glorious. Balance, people. Don't kill yourself to try and make yourself better. That's not good. But Fitbit, yeah, turn myself into my own little Tamagotchi. I'm going up against all my friends, trying to win every week. Trying to get my 10,000 steps in for heart health and all that shit. And yeah, and I was doing all that and everything's good. And that's a good step for physical. But then I was finding that I was still stressed out a lot. And I think I found the cause of part of it. And it's my social media. I spend a shit ton of time on my phone that I really don't need to be spending. I could be reading books, I could be playing video games, I could be literally smoking a joint and not worrying about it, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm getting better at this. But one of the major things I found, especially on Instagram, was I was seeing a lot of shit from people I didn't know and brands, and I had like 745 people I was following on Instagram, most of whom I didn't even know. And I wasn't seeing anything from people I did know, and I wasn't seeing anything from friends and family, and I was getting FOMO, because, like, all these palettes were coming out, and I was like, I need to get all the makeup! Oh my god, what are we gonna do without all the makeup that everyone else has? Fuck! I don't even know these people, and I'm comparing myself to their highlight reel. They don't know me either. They're not interacting with me, because we don't know each other. Why would we? I had drag queens all over my page. None of them know me. I don't know any of them. I had makeup companies and influencers and a lot of the, hey hon, you've got a great look. I'd love for you to work with me. Well, I appreciate that you guys are doing a side hustle. It's my own fault because I put all you people on my Instagram to begin with. And I'm stressing myself out and getting FOMO from people I don't even know, who have no interest in me or my best interest or anything else. And it's my own fault. So, I'm Maria Kondo in my Instagram. And I'm living with myself so that I'm not spending as much time on my phone. And it's really making me happy. So far, I've gone from 745 people I'm following on Instagram down to 400. And I still have a lot to go. Because I don't know 405 people that I need to be following on a day-to-day basis. So now my Instagram is going to be people I know, people I've met, stuff that I like seeing. Dogs. I love dogs. I love all the dogs. So I'm keeping all them dog pages. If you want to follow dog pages on Instagram, you're a terrible person. Don't do it. Dogs are awesome. So I'm starting with Instagram, and then I'm going to go through Facebook and Twitter and all this shit and just cut out a whole bunch of negative fucking shit that's stressing me out for no reason at all. And I did it to myself. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one. I'm sure loads of people have this same problem. FOMO is a real big fucking deal, and you don't need any of it. You know what you need to live? You need a house or a place to live. You need food. You need clothes. You need air. You need people checking on you. You need people who care about you. You need to surround yourself with positive shit. And if all you're seeing is people you don't know, people who don't give a shit about you, and people who are trying to sell you shit, you stress yourself out. And it's stupid. So stupid. And before anybody gets mad at me for smoking on camera, I live in Canada. It's legal here, so if you don't live here, you should probably move here. You know, properly, in the right ways. Don't just come for the pot, because that's crazy. But we are a really cool country. And we just got 2 royals. Yay! That's a time. That is such a time. I didn't even know I cared about the royals so much until this whole fucking royal circus came to town. And now I'm like in it to win it. I'm like in conspiracy theories and ooh, what did Meghan and Harry do today? Craziness. So while I'm cutting out all this crap from my life, I've still got my outlets for going drum if I need to. I just don't think I need to have it in my inner circle. I need to expand my happy space and get rid of some of these hangers-on and the people who only really talk to me when they want me to join their team or sell me something. Or my dad died on Christmas Eve, and none of the 342 people I have deleted so far on Instagram messaged me about it at all. You know why? Because they don't know me. Why would they? I'm not blaming anyone that I'm deleting for that, but if I don't know you and you don't interact on my photos, like you don't comment and stuff, like I'm keeping some people who comment and talk, and we carry on, and we've sort of built a bit of a bond through Instagram. There's a couple girls that I've picked up from makeup groups who like all my shit, and I like all their shit. So we're internet buddies, I guess now. I don't know. We're not really, because like we're not acquaintances. We never met. And we're not friends because we're not like, hey girl, what's up? How you doing? But we like each other's shit and we comment and stuff. So, you know, that interaction is appreciated, and I'm going to reward that by continuing to allow you to continue your membership in Ronnie Land. Yay! But I think we've all gotten to a point where our whole lives are wrapped up in a phone, and our whole lives are on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and just step back. Man, like, I'm finding I'm so much happier not having to follow all this shit and try and keep up with the digital Joneses and what that person has and what this person has, and oh my god, Jeffree Star just bought a whole fucking country-sized house. I don't need to compare myself to that. My life is awesome, and so what if it's not Jeffree Star's life? Or so what if it's some random person on Instagram whose life is better than me? I don't care. My life is awesome. I got a dude who cares about me. It takes all my craziness, and I take all of his, and we are ride or die. It's the way it is. I've got a cat that's fucking adorable. Throws up way too much for my liking, but you know, that's life. That's how it is. Cats. What do you know? If I had more space and I was home more, I would have a dog, but I don't. So, meh. I have a cat, which is kind of like an apathetic fucking roommate. But my home is my happy place, and I've got, you know, people who care about me. I need to get back to that, and I think this is the year that I kind of get back to basics and start focusing so much on everyone else's highlight reels and really connect with my family and my friends and get that genuine connection back. Because, I used to say that I really value my alone time and I like being by myself, and that's great. You can totally do that. Alone time is very, very important, and everybody needs it. And I'm treating this joint like a microphone. It keeps going out. It's my own fault, too. But you need to realize that you can't isolate yourself from everyone. No man is an island. There's a reason that's there. It's not just a cliche. You really do need a support system. And a lot of shit's going on in a lot of my friends' lives, and I've been a terrible friend, too. I'll admit it, because I don't check in nearly as often as I should. You get into that sort of downward spiral where you're like, well, they're not calling me either. Yeah, well, be the bigger person. And if you're not willing to be the bigger person and prioritize that friendship, then maybe you don't need it. You can only blame others for so long before you have to start taking responsibility. That's grown-upness. And, you know, I'm not a grown-up every day, so I'm not here going, I'm amazing and you guys should all be more like me. It's a process. Every day's a process. We're all a work of fucking process. But you gotta trust the process and you gotta work it. Instead of having a side hustle where you're selling shit to people, why don't you start focusing on your family and your friends and your fucking loved ones and your own happiness? Because if you ain't happy, no matter how much you side hustle and how much money you bag, it ain't gonna make a difference in anybody's world. So you really need to focus. And that's really what I'm doing in sort of Marie Kondoing my social media and cutting back on my online time. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think there's enough studies into the effect on the mental process in your brain when it comes to social media. There's a lot of studies on what it does to younger people's brains, but we're getting to a point now where we've had enough years to really collect that data, and I think we're really going to see that it has impacted people's happiness. Everybody's stressed out, and I think we're doing it to ourselves. So if I've unfollowed you on Instagram, it's probably because I don't know who you are. We've never met, and we don't interact. So I highly doubt that anyone I've deleted is going to notice. If I have unfollowed you on Instagram and you're upset about it, well, please DM me. I'll be happy to add you back. I didn't realize that was an issue. I'm not making anyone unfollow me. If you don't want to follow me because you don't like what I'm doing, well, then stop following me, really. What are you here for? Why are you watching this video? I'm not that big. No one knows me. Why are you here if you don't know me? I mean, if you don't know me and you're here anyway, I really appreciate it. And click links and then buttons and all the YouTube-y things that you're supposed to do. We're on YouTube right now. We're on Minds. I don't know how long that YouTube thing's gonna last, though. There seems to be quite a shit ton of stuff going on with monetization. I've never clicked the monetize button on my thing. I don't really care to get paid for this. This is a hobby for me, which is why I don't really get that upset when I'm not here. But there are people who make it their lives, and I watch these people a lot, and I really enjoy them. So if you have content creators that are on the regular putting out shit and you like it, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, do everything they say. The reason they're repeating this in every video they have is because YouTube's fucking them. And this is how they make their money. I don't make money off YouTube. So the worst that could happen is they could take my channel for me swearing too much. And saying shit they don't like, which is possible. You can totally do that, YouTube. It's your fucking thing. But if that happens, I'm not going to be that upset about it. I've never got a cent out of fucking YouTube. And I don't plan on hitting the monetize button. I have less than 100 subscribers. What good's it going to do me anyway? Now, the less than 100 subscribers I have, I love all of you, because you're people who quite clearly don't give a shit that I'm not here all the time, but turn up when I am, and I'm going to try and make more of an effort. I know I've said that before, and I probably will fail again. That's no big deal. Everybody says that. I'm going to be here consistent. Well, life fucking happens. You can't make those plans. So I'll be here when I can, and when I'm not, know that I'm probably smoking pot and playing video games and not even thinking about YouTube. But yeah, if you guys want to see more game content, I'd be happy to do that. I play games all the time. If there's a specific type of content you want, well, shoot it in the comment section. I'll read it. Maybe I'll do it. I got some shit I want to do this year. I wanted to make this channel a little more personal, though. There's a lot of talk about people going, oh, it's branding. You have to be a brand. What's your brand? Are you a breakfast brand? Are you a makeup brand? I'm not a fucking brand. I'm not a fucking product. I'm not a commodity. This is a YouTube channel where I come make videos because I like it and it's fun. And, you know, sometimes people watch it and that's great. And sometimes nobody watches it and I don't care. But yeah. This is Ronnie D TV. We smoke pot, we play video games, we yell about things. We do makeup. But it's going to be a little bit more personal this year. I think it's going to be more about me. More about getting back to basics. Less about, oh my god, I bought this makeup. Look at the thing I bought. Who gives a shit what you bought? Who are you? That's what I'm looking at this year. I'm not buying into brands. I'm not looking for commodities. I'm not looking for businesses or side hustles. I'm looking for people, characters, stories. I want to be more connected as a genuine human person. I think we're getting too divisive and we're breaking everyone into groups and this group is mad at that group, and that group is mad at this group, and the alphabet people are mad at everybody, and everybody's mad at the transgenders, and the transgenders are mad at everybody, and the black people are mad at the police, and the police are just mad at everybody. And stop! Get rid of the people you don't know. Be nice to the people you do. And let's just get to know each other. Let's just be nice people. Work together. I know it's a weird concept. And I know people get hung on crosses for saying be nice to people in the old days. But you know what? Let's try it anyway. You know, that might simply be it. And if that's the case and there's a Vogon Constructor fleet up in the sky and I'm about to end the world because I figured out the meaning of happiness, well, I'm sorry. If you don't know what that means, read more! If you haven't read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy yet, I don't know what you are doing with your life. Seriously. That is a trilogy in 6 parts. You need to read all of them. But yeah, welcome back. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how personal we're going to get. But right now we're starting with step 1, which is fib it. On it. Jammed it. It's committed. Gym, healthy eating. Getting there. Mental health, though, is so important. And I really think that this cut back in social media and the cut back on use of my phone is really going to make a big difference for me. I'm going to chronicle it and let you know how it goes. But yeah, you really need to take a moment and take some time for your mental health just as much as your physical health. And if you're not doing that, no one else is going to step up and do that for you. You have to make that decision. There are people you can talk to. There are places you can get free help. If you don't have the money, a lot of places you can go. If you work for a company, like I know my company has what's known as the Employee Assistance Program, I can call that number and go, I need a therapist, and they will hook me up. They will find one in my area. They will set me up with a counselor in the meantime. Check with your company. A lot of companies have shit like this. They want you to be healthy. They want your mental health to be there. They don't want to have to train someone new because you've burned out. You shouldn't be burned out at 38. I'm 38 and I was like, I'm too close to that rabbit hole edge. I can't deal with this. So I had to step back and I had to take a minute for me and tell everybody else to go fuck themselves for a little bit. Put my own mask on before I helped other people. I am here. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I will listen. I understand and I will listen to you. I'm not going to tell you how to fix all the world's problems. I don't know. But I am here. If you are in a state mentally where you need to talk to someone, message me. Whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, in the comments, just say, Ronnie, talk to me. That's it. All you gotta do. And I will DM you privately. We will find a way. You are valuable. Your life means something. Don't let society divide you into a point where you feel you're not important. Don't let society and the world around you and choices that have been made in the past and the choices you're making right now make you feel like there's nothing left. You are valuable and I am here. And if it means doing videos every week so that you know I am here, fuck it, I will do it. But let's get back to ourselves. Take our mental health a little bit more seriously. Stop being so fucking judgy. Clean out your shit. Get rid of the negative. And focus. The word for 2020 is focus. Let's do it. You dig?